Hello, YouTube. It's Carrie here, and welcome back to Carrie's Bariatric Gardening. Popping in on the live, like I do sometimes when it's been like a little while that I haven't posted a video. Things have been popping up. I was really sick last week. Really sick. I must have had, so they say that now that lockdown's eased a little bit and we're like a little bit more back together, people lost their natural immunity to constantly being exposed to other types of viruses. And so those little things like 24-hour flus are hitting people a little harder. Yikes. I had so much fluid loss that I dropped like 5 pounds overnight. And then I could barely eat for like 3 days, and it was not good. And I'm still like not 100% back, but at least I'm like, I can eat and I can do everything else normally again. So that is good. The flip side of that, well, it's funny because I dropped some poundage with that. I think sometimes when you get really sick like that, it can happen. Like it just takes a toll on your body. But because I'm like also eating well and doing the right things and all the rest of that as well, that kind of weight loss didn't really come back actually. So yeah, my weight's doing pretty good. I'm at like, I think around 141 now. So really I'm only looking to lose, like, I don't know, maybe like another 6 pounds. I think that's fine. My shorts from last summer are finally fitting again, so yay. All right, getting down to business. I've got a little bit of travel coming up. I'm honestly kind of nervous about that. I haven't traveled in quite a while, and I don't know why I'm nervous. Maybe like keep hearing about like weird things going on flights and stuff like that. I don't know, people. Right? I don't know if I'm ready to do all the peopling for travel, but I'm sure I'll get through it. I've got to go talk some business stuff in California. So that's good. And we have a winner for the tomato contest. So I announced the tomato contest when I planted my early spring tomatoes back in April. And you are the winner. Woo! So what does Ree get for this? She shared how she makes her tomatoes on that video. If you want to check that out, I will link it down below. And I'll put it at the end, so you can click on it. So she wins basically the pick of whatever she wants for my seed collection. And the nice thing about that is because I'm heading out her way, I will be able to hand deliver them, because that's what we do here. We are all friends on this channel. And so I'm super excited about that. She does some amazing gardening out in the Sacramento area. And I cannot wait to see her. That will be so much fun. What next? Okay. I want to talk about this. So those of you who are on my Facebook group at Carrie's Bariatric Gardening saw my post probably, I think it was earlier this week or last week, on before and after pictures. And very often I will see in a lot of the groups people posting before and afters and talking about their befores in really, really negative ways. Oh, I was so disgusting. I can't believe how gross I was. Blah, blah, blah. You are fat shaming yourself if you do that. Please do not do that. And I want you also to be mindful that there are other people on the journey that are still at the before stage. Some people haven't qualified for surgery yet. They're just, they're just researching and they're trying to learn about what it's going to take to change their entire life. And that does not provide any positive encouragement to those folks. And on top of that, we have to honor ourselves at every point in the journey. I think a lot of times I put this picture as my before picture. I was at close to my highest, not quite at my highest here, but getting close to there. And this was in Hawaii. And I think I was probably about 285 pounds at the time. And I had always been mortified to get into a bathing suit in front of anybody because I was like fat shamed as a child before I was even obese. Yeah, the things that people do to young girls is just horrible. And so we shouldn't perpetuate it and do it to themselves, because I will tell you, I might seem fierce now, but I was probably fiercer in this picture than I am any day right now. Because what I had to do on the inside to get myself into that suit and to get on that boat and to jump in the water and swim with dolphins, you know, and to hear them like that, I could not bear to miss that experience. Even though I knew maybe other people would judge me, I could not let their judgment turn in on myself and withhold me from having that experience. Do you understand what I'm saying? I love myself in this picture so much, because if I didn't have the strength to do this, how could I even have gotten to where I am? I would not have believed in myself. You got to believe that you are the best at any size. You are worthy of your love and everybody else's love at any size, because you are. The health status that you wear on your body has nothing to do with your worth, ever. Would you tell somebody that, you know, was born with, you know, a deformity or a genetic difference that they weren't worthy of love, that they weren't worthy of support and strength and honor and respect? No. You have to love the befores as much as the afters. That's part of the sort of evolution that you can go through on this journey, because we're coming from a place where, you know, we've been beat up our whole lives over this stuff, you know, from young ages. Even, like I said, even when we weren't obese, women are discriminated against, and it's like this nominal thing that was placed on women, because it's like the expectation that we're supposed to be, you know, these physical goddesses of some kind, and if not, then like that's all about judgment that shouldn't even come from us women, or even from men for that matter. You know, I think there didn't used to be quite as much sort of like fat shaming on the men's side as there is maybe these days. I think things have changed a little bit. But I think as women, we're extremely, extremely familiar with these psychological tactics of abuse. And that's really what it comes from. So if you don't want to let other people abuse other people or abuse you, then you can't abuse yourself either. Whenever you start having those negative thoughts, oh, I was so horrible. Oh, there's a part of my body I don't like. It's not perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. Like, you can't, Jessica Sauer. So I follow Roots and Refuge Farm on YouTube. They're kind of awesome. And they do the sticker patch. It's very inspirational. And she came out with this saying, and I love it. It says, you can't have perfection and abundant life in the same place. And it's true. I think when we expect ourselves to be perfect, we miss out on enjoying life. When you're on vacation and you're worried about how you look in your bathing suit, it's keeping you from enjoying the view and enjoying the ocean and just having fun and being like, you know, in good company and having good times. Like, you're thinking about something else. It's occupying a part of your brain that really it shouldn't. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. You don't expect other people to be perfect, right? I think we expect a lot more perfection from ourselves than we expect from other people. I mean, I'm the same way. I always used to say, like, I can't stand a single pimple on my face, but like, I don't care if somebody else has a pimple, it doesn't bother me. Like, but if I see it on myself, I'm like, like it's sort of like the same thing. Yeah, I'm imperfect. Like, look at this. You can totally see my scars. I know that when somebody sees this, they're probably like, anybody who knows, oh yeah, like they had skin removal surgery for sure. And there's this sort of like calculation that goes in somebody's brain. Like, I know it because I've been there, I've done that. And I feel like we can see that and accept it, but like do it without judging it as a good or a bad or a this or a that. Like, it's just a thing. It doesn't have to hold that kind of weight in our head and in our hearts. So honor yourself at every part of your journey because you deserve it. You're always the same one inside. Okay. And no matter what happens to you, it's always you. So love yourself first. Okay. That's it for me, guys. Bye.